Ja, naslednje vprašanje povezano z beatifikacijo, torej kako je sama doživljala slovesnost razglasitve za blaženega.
Listen, we live with a natural attitude because we know that we are not saint, we are in the path of sainthood, and we try to do our best with our failure, of course. But we try to imitate Carlo, especially we try to imitate the spiritual path Carlo did, the Eucharist each day, the Rosary. All this practice, because the prayers is very important because it makes you in contact with God, so we all need to pray. God's also always say to pray constantly, not to enter in temptation, because if we don't pray, we are then attract too much from the earthly things, and then we forget the heavenly things, unfortunately. And so it's very important, the prayers, it's like a sort of connection we do with the heaven. And of course, we are proud because it's a grace, God gave us. And very often God write in the wrong notes, so try to, gives this sort of gift to people who are not special, or there are a lot of parents that, in my opinion, would have been much more saint of us, but these are the mysteries design of God we cannot understand. Important, but what we live, we try to do our best to make Carlo known to people, especially spiritual path, because Carlo has to be a mean to go to God. Carlo has not to become an idol, Carlo is just a way, like all the saints, is a passage, he can help us to do the right attitude with the prayer, with the life, but important is to arrive to God, to Jesus. This is important. So Carlo can help us, and of course we have this privilege to have lived with Carlo, and we try to communicate what Carlo used to say, what Carlo used to do, but to help the others, to do the same. This is our task in this moment. Of course, we have a lot of problems. We have a lot of, defect. How you say? We are not saints, so. I hope that with little by little we will become saint, but it's not easy as sainthood. But anyway, we try our best. Maybe Carlo will intercede.
Nekako bi sklenili prav z bistvom, s katerim je gospa Antonija pravzaprav začela to naše srečanje. Želela je res poudariti navezanost, Karlovo navezanost na Evharistijo, tako da mogoče bi jo za zaključek prosili, da malce še pove več o tem, kako je potekal ta projekt, o evharističnih čudežih v njihovi družini, kako je to pravzaprav izgledalo, če so se doma tudi kaj pogovarjali o tem in tako.
Carlo had this intuition visiting the meeting of Rimini, of the CL, Comunione Liberazione movement in Italy. Is a meeting they do in Rimini, this town on the seaside. And we were there because we had a friend, a Dominican friend, who presented a book that we had sponsored about the Eucharist. And he saw a lot of exhibitions, and but he didn't see anything about Christ specifically. And therefore, he had like a sort of enlightenment that he had to do something about the Eucharist, etc. So he started to do, and of course, he was very keen on writing, and with the Providence, we found a lot of photos. We met, for example, a person who had a collection of Eucharistic miracle photos. And then we went to do a lot of trip in order to get photos. We were happy about this idea of Carlo, because we thought that it was a very good idea, no? And with the excuse to do this trip, to visit this place, we did a lot of trip around Europe, to visit also Europe, because I care very much that Carlo knew a little bit Europe. And so we had the chance also to stay together, to do this very beautiful trip that I have a fantastic, remember about. And then Carlo collected all these things, write these things, did the graphic. And it was a project that was inspired by God. He told me once that Jesus told him, I don't know if he saw something, but that he was very pleased about this Eucharistic exhibition, and they would have blessed all the people who would have participate to spread this devotion to the Eucharist. And in fact, we had a lot of witnessing of people who are helping all over the world, because this exhibition created also a connection of people who are doing the same mission, no? Because God then chose many people all around the world who became, sponsor of this exhibition. And it's incredible. This is a miracle in a miracle, because you create a chain of good, no? And in my opinion, this is very beautiful things. And there were a lot of, very good sign, very special miracle, very special things through this exhibition. So Carlo was an instrument, but Jesus wanted people to get closer to the Eucharist, to understand more the importance of the Eucharist, because the triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary means the triumph of the Eucharist in the world.
Mrs. Antonia, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you, to hear some more stories about your son, about Carlo Acutis, and I hope all the participants that were listening can share this with me.
Nisem kič, delna črta sem originalnega.